Give us your outside-the-box Super Bowl MVP pick. I know, Key, you say it's going to be a quarterback no matter what, but if you had to kind of answer this question, how would you go?
I think so. I'm gonna go defense. Tampa. If Tampa wins, then I'm gonna go defense, and I'm gonna probably go Shaq Barrett or JPP.
Gotcha.
If
your
they
number
win.
one impact players from yesterday.
Yeah, because if they win the game, it's because of that defensive front really getting after Patrick Mahomes the way they did Aaron Rodgers. So I would say one of those two guys would probably 2 or 3 sacks, sack fumble, 2 sacks, a tip pass with an interception leads to a touchdown, something like that.
Jay?
Yeah, I'll go with Mecole Hardman just because there'll be so much focus on Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce, all those guys that torched them up in games prior. So maybe an outlier, but I realistically don't see the MVP going to anybody else but one of the two quarterbacks. I mean, at the end of the day, as much as we want to sit here and say, here's how we can speculate who may have the best chance to get it outside these guys, it's going to be one of those two guys.
Fair enough. Key certainly seems to agree. Again, give us your outside-the-box Super Bowl MVP pick. I'll go with somebody like Lavonte David or Devin. I do think that is something that the Bucs defense is going to be able to do because it'll be anecdotal. Wow, this guy, one of these guys finally stopped Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, and then you got the whole history of the dominant Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense that won the Super Bowl against the Raiders of the past, and Derek Brooks and all the Warren Sapps and the Simeon Rices, the Rondé Barbers, the Johnny Lynches, the Brian Kellys. You got all of that's there. It just adds to, if the Bucs win, what people, how they are, a narrative. It's like, oh, this reminds me of that defense.
Manny_Powers, Devin White.
That's not – I mean, it is and it isn't because he's one of the leaders on the defense. So if something were to happen to him in terms of getting an interception or two, causing a sack fumble, scoring a touchdown on a pick six, I could see where he could potentially be the MVP.
And Jay, Cedar_Lake_Jake. Fellas, why can't you just go Cedar Lake Jake? Cedar_Lake_Jake. He says Mecole Hardman.
Yeah, I mean, look, all the options that they have, I mean, between the way Travis Kelce plays, Tyreek, it's just they have so many weapons. It just feels like the game plan would be to stop those individuals, and it leaves room for a guy like Mecole Hardman to really step up.
No, it does. And Mecole Hardman has to be able to get multiple touches, though. It can't be one of those 4-touch games.
And how about Jeremy Zarfos 1? I like this one. Again, Scotty Miller. Again, if you've watched the Bucs, you wouldn't be surprised. But for the average fan, like Scotty Miller.
But Scotty Miller's got to go nuts, though, right? It can't be a
bonkers
3-catch, 60-yard touchdown game. He's got to have, like, Gronk out of the game. They're taking him out. He's got to have Evans taken out of the game. Godwin taken out of the game, where they're only accumulating so much, then all of a sudden he explodes. 9 catches, $140, and 2 touchdowns for him to be the MVP. One 60-yard bomb isn't going to get it done, no matter when he catches it.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.